Hey, it's Matt Cook. If you have back pain and you think of your back pain in terms of some specific disease, then I'm going to help you understand some things just about diseases in general to help you untangle the way you're looking at this so-called disease. And just by having it kind of like untangled in a new perspective, you might even notice some positive changes and healings start to take place. So, the first thing to understand about diseases is it's a compound word. Disease, it's a compound word. It's two words put together and it's dis-ease. Okay? If you look up Webster's 1828 Objective Dictionary, he will tell you, he will be like disease, brackets, dis-ease. Okay, so this is not just something I decided upon by, oh, look at that, that's cute. No, it's actually how the word is formed, right? So if you have disease, then you are diseased, okay? So when we talk about this ease idea, we're talking about like your state of mind, right? So you no longer have like peace of mind, you no longer have ease, you no longer have simple, easy, nice flow of life. You're diseased, right? So you're a bit quaky about something, you're a bit anxious about something, you have negative thoughts about something, and you're perturbed, you're aberrated, you're departed from normal, okay, in the mind. And the cause of these diseases is, of course, real life conflicts that just happen in your life, things with your wealth, things with your home, things with relationships, things with your relationship to the world around you, like politics and stuff like that, and just how you feel about like everything going on around you, right? How you feel about like your position in life and your identity, all these sorts of things that create conflicts for us and make us diseased, right? So when you get a back pain disease, when you go to the doctor and you talk about it and you're like, you're talking about all the specific symptoms and they're looking up in their textbooks and going, oh, yes, your symptoms are very in line with this disease. It's like it appears you have it, right? And they're going to go on about some causation by toxins or, genes or something like that. And because the doctors never seem to understand the real life conflicts very well. But anyway, it's fine. Okay, so you and your doctor are going to come to some conclusion that some disease is related to you. Well, that's because they're working on like a symptom level, but like it's kind of handy because when you know the symptoms well enough and the relationship between which diseases cause which symptoms, you can actually trace back and identify specific conflicts in life that are probably related to the disease, right? So the important step to take in healing is to accept that the disease is caused by, how you have reacted to the conflict in your life and your mind. Because, your mind has made conclusions about what's happening, and it's essentially, to put it like this, told the psyche or something like that. It's not completely accurate, it's just a metaphor. And the psyche that manages the body has done things to the body to help you cope with the disease, right? The second part is when you actually start to come out of the disease, your body actually starts to get rid of all the things, like purge all the things that it's created to help you cope. And it creates a whole bunch of like ugly symptoms along the way. So it's very confusing what's happening. You can identify some like purging symptoms and being like, oh no, it's a problem. It's a problem. Give me some medication to stop this healing that's happening, right? So yeah, you accept that it's like this, and you let go of the kind of like efforts to attack the symptoms with specific things, like they're like inflammation, right? Okay, one of the symptoms of this disease is inflammation, And you're like, whoa, what lowers inflammation? And people are like, curcumin. Just take curcumin capsules. It's the most potent part of the turmeric, but with the highest anti-inflammatory properties. So you take this and it's gonna treat your disease. Or like, make sure you take your fish oil tablets every single day to stop the inflammation that's happening in your body, which is a symptom of your disease. Or make sure you take your magnesium every single day to, counter the damaging effects that this disease is having on your joints and your bones and your spine and stuff like that. Okay? Come up with all these like supplements and stuff that are like related to the disease and stuff like that. So you let go of all that, and then you just start to meditate on your disease and just notice the thoughts and the emotions that you have around the pain, and try to sense those like in very close relationship to the symptoms you're having, right? So when people have like, say degenerative spinal diseases or something, what they're meant to do is kind of like just move their spine very softly and gently and notice it. Notice the sensations that happen. They probably feel pain. Notice their fear of the pain, and notice the thoughts and the emotions that they have at the same time as they're feeling the fear and feeling the pain, and see it all together, and then go, oh, I see it now. That's it. Like, I understand my disease. I understand the relationship between my physical symptoms, my emotions, and my thoughts. And I also see, the exact moments in my life where this all came from, right? where I reacted to a particular event and created this conflict for myself, right? So that's how to approach it in the first place, right? Like, to finally make your first step of progress, you need to let go of thinking of diseases in this false mainstream medical establishment way. Like, as long as you're holding on to that, that signifies that you're too afraid of what you're going to find out or experience or realize if you let it go. Okay, so that's why pain recovery takes courage, because you have to get the courage to face your fears, or internal fears, and when you face them correctly, well, not face them correctly, but just when you obtain enough courage to face them, well, you face them, and then just instantly the disease symptoms and conflicts just start to dissolve, right? They start to, the load decreases, and ultimately they resolve. Okay, so I teach these movements in my flagship course is called the Back Pain Miracle, where you lay down on a soft floor or your bed or a couch and do these nice gentle movements with your spine, and they kind of like facilitate the exact process that I just described, right? So if you are ready, to move beyond mainstream medical establishment of diseases and purely physical treatments, and move into like consciously engaging with your body and solving your diseases how they're meant to be solved, then just look in the description. I highly recommend taking a look at the page called 4 Sets. It's got my Back Pain Miracle course, my Sciatica course, my Flexibility course, and my Back Strength course, and with a nice bonus neck course. So take a look at that. I think you'll find it's pretty fitting to your present goals. It's going to really help you, improve your back in a multitude of ways. Okay, other than that, subscribe, comment, ask questions if you like, and I'll see you in the next video.